everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jackeline, and in today's video it's another episode of Will I Buy It, where we basically are going to be talking about the new makeup releases and whether I will be purchasing them or passing. But honestly, most likely I'm not going to be purchasing pretty much anything because of the current situation, obviously, and I'm very sensible to that right now. But there's a lot of items that they can go on my wish list, and I think it will be fun if we just kind of like relax, take this video, you know, as easygoing as we can, just to entertain ourselves, browse around what's new, what's interesting, what's not, and then as time goes on, you know, consider whether we want it in our collection or not. So before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider to subscribe to my channel and ring that post notification bell so you get to know whenever I upload new videos. Also, come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to know what items will be going on my wish list or not, then just keep on watching. Okay. Let's get started with these, and let me just scooch on this side right here because I will be putting some pictures of the items that I'm going to be discussing with you today here. And by the way, if I haven't mentioned it before, this series was inspired by the beautiful Samantha March here in YouTube. She is an amazing creator, and she's the one who started this series of Will I Buy It? And let's go ahead and see what's new and what's interesting too, and you know, what feedback we can give to these brands about their new releases as well, because I think it's important for them. Hopefully they get to see these type of videos overall in general, or you know, our comments on, say, their social media platforms, for, you know, what is our feedback as clients, what we want to see from them. And again, I'm going to be leaving anything that I mentioned right here, whether it's makeup, if it's available, there will be a link down below, but as well the Instagram handles, there will be a link so you can go ahead, and if you're interested to, you know, be on the know of all of these, follow them as well. Okay, the first thing that I see over here that I'm kind of like got my attention, it's Summer 2020 La Mer. Okay, and why it caught my attention? Because it's really boring. I hope this is not it, because I'm really hoping, I mean, La Mer, I featured it a couple times here in my channel. They have an amazing, beautiful bronzer from last year, exquisite bronzer. The year prior to that too, it was a beautiful bronzer, but last year's was pretty good, one of my favorite ones. They also came out with a gorgeous highlighter, a highlighter that is actually a cream on one side and a powder on the other side. But talking about these, the Mer Summer 2020 collection, okay, it seems like to be a light face cream with SPF 30, and if I'm mistaken, don't they have already something like that? I don't know if this is a re-promote or not, but it's just a face cream with some kind of coverage and SPF 30. I mean, okay, summer, yes, we need SPF not only during summertime, all year around, but I don't know about this one right here. I don't know. And then there is also the Perfecting Primer. I'm not interested about a primer. And then there's this kind of like duo compact of what it seems to be, let me just translate right here, because this page is actually, it seems it's Russian, so I always have to translate it, but it seems like it's a cream powder, one that it seems to be perhaps a translucent one, and the other one just one tone, like universal, which doesn't exist, you know, we all come in different shades. So I don't know, I mean, there's not too much information right here, but there's nothing of this collection that really intrigues me. I mean, this is not really, you know, calling for me like, this is summertime. No, there's no sunshine in there. So I hope there's more to come with that collection. So this is a big one, and actually when I'm filming these, let me tell you the date. I'm filming it Saturday, March 28th, and I saw like a couple hours ago NATASHA DENONA making a little announcement, something is coming, a mini palette. And then she posted again and she said in 2 hours you will know what it is. And it's this new mini eyeshadow palette. It's called the Mini Retro Palette. Okay, honestly, I'm excited about it. This to me is, I mean, I think it's a beautiful palette. I'm not 100% about that matte grayish kind of shade right there, but I like it. I do like it. I feel like it looks very pretty. It kind of reminds me a little, and let me know if it happens the same thing with you or not, but it kind of reminds me to the Millennial Pink palette from Mel Cosmetics. Now that one was kind of like a sad, you know, a lot of people were not very happy about it. They were not excited about the formula, etc. I mean, I was a little bit intrigued of the color story, but by that time, the NATASHA DENONA Love palette, which I review, it was out, and there were other many eyeshadow palettes in the same color story, you know, popping here and there, and I decided to stay away from it. But now on this one right here, on this NATASHA DENONA Mini Retro palette, I don't know, it just intrigues me. I like the colors. There's 3 shimmer shades and 2 mattes. Would it have been good to have 1 more matte shade? And in fact, even on the promo picture, there is this very profound kind of pinkish shade. I honestly do not think that shade comes from this palette. It seems like it's perhaps a combination between the Love palette and this palette. I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong or not, because I mean, from these promo pictures, I cannot really picture that dark shade that the model has on the eyelid from the pictures of, again, from the promo pictures of this Mini Retro palette. It's gonna cost $25 and it's launching on March 31st online at NATASHA DENONA, as well as Sephora's website. And it says also soon at Beautylish, but I think in Beautylish is gonna arrive sometime in April, so a few days after. And we all know that also these mini palettes from NATASHA DENONA sometimes are hits and sometimes they are misses. I mean, for the color story right here, it will be really odd that there will be a miss on this palette, because you know there's more shimmers and those are a little bit, I shouldn't say easier to formulate, but you know, not that easy to mess around with. And then there's only 2 matte shades, so alright, that's that. And then something that honestly I'm excited, but they are, it seems like they are only selling it right now at Too Faced website, and it's this bronzer. It's called the Diamond Light Diamond Fire bronzer, and is this beautiful copper type of shade bronzer. Again, that is a hybrid, what I think of a highlighter and a bronzer and a blush. I love it. I think it's so beautiful. I'm not in love with that packaging that they use, but honestly this shade right here looks so beautiful. There are 3 models right here using it. I mean, the lady that has the deepest skin tone, she looks stunning with that. Then there's another model that she has a light to medium skin tone or medium skin tone, and then the lightest one. I think they all look stunning with that. It costs $36. Again, it's available right now at Too Faced. It doesn't say anything if it's gonna come to Ulta, and I hope it does, because like I said, this is something that I'm really like, I want it with all my heart. But I do have some credit at Ulta. I have some gift cards from Ulta stores, so again, this is my own, you know, deal right here, that I can only allow myself to purchase something if I have a gift card or a store credit. Otherwise I have to be like, okay, blind, no, until things go back to normal and I can see a little bit better the future and not this kind of like limbo in front of us. There is this amazing, gorgeous, beautiful eyeshadow palette from Artist Couture and Angel Marino. I think this palette is called the Supreme Nudes. What a beautiful, gorgeous palette. I had the best experience with Artist Couture, whether highlighters or the eyeshadow toppers. They are absolutely stunning. In fact, I included them in my best of makeup 2019 because they deserve it. And the palette honestly is just gorgeous. I would love, I know it is already out there, and I think it launched a few days ago at Artist Couture's website, and right now it is available at Sephora. The cost is $40. It comes with 12 shades. I mean, we all have so many nudes most likely in our collection. Who needs more nudes right now? So I will really love to support Artist Couture, and I really look forward to in the near future to get it. Maybe I could go to a store when Sephora opens again and we're able to swatch it, but it looks stunning. I think the only thing that to me this palette may be missing is a lighter metallic shade. It has these beautiful gold tones, and then you have this unexpected supreme tone that is kind of like a greenish type of shimmer or metallic shade. They all look beautiful, but I just wish that just one of these shades would have been, a lighter type of metallic shade. That would have make it like even more perfect, but overall it looks so beautiful. Now with this collection, he also have launched some lipsticks. All of them are just beautiful nude shades for different skin tones. I have my eyes on two of them, but again, I will just have to wait for it. But definitely it's something that I wish that I was able to go and get it right away. Okay, and then Selena. So I spoke, I think last Will I Buy It? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was the last Will I Buy It about MAC and Selena. They are again collaborating, and there has come up a couple other things. One of them is an eyeshadow palette. Very interesting color story. It's, for the most part, it's a nude palette with pops of pink and a red tone. For some reason, it's just not calling my attention. I think MAC has been doing so good on their recent launches, but this eyeshadow palette in particular, it's just not calling my name. I mean, it's a very simple nude palette with, again, those pink and red tones. I know. I mean, we're talking about Selena. If we go back and see how Selena did her makeup, she was always wearing neutrals and pinks or reds. But yeah, no, I don't think I will get. The only thing that I'm really considering is the highlighter with that beautiful rose embossing. Is just gorgeous, but that's it. Aside to that, they are gonna have a lipstick in red. I mean, I know it may feel like too repetitive because they have done another collaboration with Selena, and also they had a red lipstick. It's understandable because, again, it's talking about, it's a collaboration with that has to reflect the person that they are collaborating with. So it makes total sense, but I just don't think it's for me or I need it. But I'm sure many fans of Selena, they will love to have this lipstick, the eyeshadow palette. I totally get it. And there's a beautiful lip gloss, actually kind of pinkish shade. I will pass on that definitely, but I still have in my wish list that beautiful highlighter, that yes. And honestly, from the promo pictures, because it's taken from different angles and with different lights, it seems like one is a lighter one version and another one a darker version. I don't know if it's just one or two, who knows. Okay, this is something that really got my attention. It's by Nars. It's a cushion foundation and it's coming out on April 22nd. Honestly, the packaging looks so nice. It's super sleek, simple. There's not fuss around it, but it looks elegant. And I'm really curious about to know the finish of this cushion foundation. If it's something dewy, if it's perhaps just a natural finish. I want to know details about this foundation. I'm really excited for this foundation. I don't know why. I mean, like, I'm not even too crazy about cushion foundations to begin with. I just have a couple on my collection, but this one is calling my name. And now Dior is coming out with 5 different color eyeshadows. Okay. Ooh, they are launching in June. They are not very vibrant or just like boom for summertime, but there's a couple right here that I will say I like. One that has kind of that red tone in the middle. I think that's such a pretty, because it has these kind of dusty rose, then you have like a very melon tone, and then that red, and then a cooler tone brown, and then there's the pink one, right there with that burgundy. It's not really burgundy, but you know, a little bit more in the wine tone. It looks so pretty, so pretty. And then there's also a blue one. Now honestly, the blue one, no, because I know I will not get too much use out of it, and I really want to make sure that when I purchase something, it's something that I'm gonna really gravitate towards, or that it give me options that I can do several looks and I'm not stuck with something that I'm not gonna, you know, give good use out of it, and at the long run, through, you know, a year or two from now, it will end up, you know, being disposed, and that's exactly what I don't want to happen. It doesn't say pricing, it doesn't say anything else, but June. Now, Dolce & Gabbana. I haven't tried anything from Dolce & Gabbana, and I have a few items that I have been looking at badly. And they are coming out with Summer 2020 Solar Glow Collection. It's going to be launching in May. Some bronzing powders, golden sun and bronze filling. Some duo blushes with highlighters in sweet pink and peach blossom. I actually really like them. And there's also these, what is it? Solar Glow. They are these drops of liquid highlighters. They look beautiful. In fact, this one right here kind of reminds me a little bit to the new Chanel Glow that it just came out. It's a pinky shade. I'm really interested about these ones. Now listen, I know the cover looks a little bit more like really ornated, but it's, you know, just, I think the way that they are thinking about it is to render tribute of the Tuscan area, Toscana. Basically, that's what it is. And I think that's fine. I mean, Dolce & Gabbana, they are from Italy, and that's fine. So although the packaging may feel like, okay, this is maybe something of like, you know, your dishware, you know, your china, but this is also talking about the culture, Italy. And I honestly am intrigued. I like them. And in fact, there's also another item that it says Dolce & Gabbana loves Tokyo. And this is gonna actually launch in May, and it seems to be a highlighter. I think it's a highlighter. Yeah, it's a highlighter. It looks beautiful. Has this kind of leopard type of print outside with the red roses. It's just so stunning. So that one, I mean, these items from Dolce & Gabbana, they are all a maybe, I wish, I hope, I don't know, perhaps. Okay, and then Chanel just came out, and I actually posted it on my Instagram too. So if you want to be as well in the know of what's going on the beauty industry, come and follow me on my Instagram. But they just finally launched their Lavage 2020 collection. I have reviewed this Lavage Sheer Healthy Glow Highlighting Fluid, and this is in the shade Sunkiss. I made a full-on review on that one, but right now on their website they have the entire collection, which comes with an eyeshadow palette. The typical Lavage is not like the one from last year, unfortunately. But let's see how this one goes. It looks very pretty. And then there's also 2 bronzers, and they look both stunning. It has this embossing of a kind of like a rope, you know, very nautical type of theme. And there's also a lip balm and some nail polishes. The lip balm is a lip balm, so I'm not like super intrigued about it. I think they could have come out with something a little bit more like, you know, out there. But instead they also came out with more shades of the Rouge Cocoa Flash, which it's a beautiful formulation because they are very easy to apply. They are very nourishing and very like soft on the lips, they are not too thick, and they have a nice amount of pigmentation that you can build up on them. And they just launched it. They are available right now as well, so I will be leaving the link down below for those. Okay, so Huda Beauty is coming out with some diamond hydrating lip balms. Honestly, they look very intriguing. They look icy. I love the packaging, that kind of pastel-y. I wish they could have come out with these lip balms at the same time that they came out with the pastels palettes right here. I review all of them, and I wish, but do I need them? Do I need another lip balm right now? No, I have plenty of them. I don't need another one. Do they look beautiful? They do. I kind of like that pinky tone, the lighter one. I think that's so beautiful. I mean, that's the thing with Huda Beauty. She always comes out with something that is extremely intriguing, extremely, I mean, trendy, like very innovative on everything that Huda does. And this is again one of those things. I don't know, it's intriguing. I don't need another lip balm, but I think these look good. They're gonna be $25 each, and they are gonna be coming soon at Sephora and Huda Beauty's website on May. Okay, so there seems to be this trend that most of the makeup releases, they have been pushed back. Most of them are going to be late April and May, and I think that's good. I think that's good that they are doing that. I mean, there's no reason right now to really rush too much on the new launches. And then Becca is coming with a new glow collection, and it actually looks so good for summer 2020. They are the Ignite Liquefied Light Highlighters. Okay, these are gonna be good for the face and body, and they say that they have an infused energizing fragrance blend of pineapple, fresh coconut, and orange flower notes. Okay, it sounds yummy, but I don't know if I want to put too much fragrance on my face. But it really sounds like summer. Okay, but they are enriched also with sunflower oil and vitamin E. Okay, so there's some moisture right there. That's good. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades, each of them $38. Acceptance, passion, creativity, gratitude, and strength. That acceptance shade looks very, very pretty, and the passion too. But more than anything, I think acceptance. Oh, and then this is here, and then a limited edition shade In Love by Barbie Ferreira, maybe an influencer. Her face is here. I don't know her, but it looks pretty too. Okay, they will be available April 4th online at Ulta, so it's coming so soon. It's around the corner. On these ones right here, I do have a lot of highlighters. I don't think I need more highlighters. I'm intrigued though, for the one from Barbie Ferreira, the collaborator. I'm intrigued, but I think I'm gonna wait. There's a couple other items that I'm very curious of. One of them, it is by Good Molecules, and I love Good Molecules. They have such good products for very affordable price. You can find them at Beautylish. It's a brand by Beautylish. They are coming out with a pineapple exfoliating powder. Now, I'm not too crazy about physical exfoliators. It's something that I usually do not gravitate towards, except that I like the one from the rice polish from NATASHA, the one that is for sensitive skin. I use that one, not always, maybe once a week or every 2 weeks I use it, because I have little closed comedones right here on my nose, so that's kind of the only thing that really kind of buffs, and helps me out with those. But they are having this pineapple exfoliating powder, and the price is right, $16, and it's available right now. I still have a lot of my NATASHA ones, so I will wait. And I actually have been receiving some PR from Good Molecules, so I don't know if perhaps they send it to me. I will be able to try it and give you feedback about it. But yeah, I think that's a good pricing, and I'm curious. Sisley is coming out with some, what it seems to be lip oils. at least this is what it says on the translation. This is hard to read, but some of them have glitter, some of them seems to be kind of like more of like a pearlized type of formula, all in these red, pink, and pearlized shades. They look so beautiful. I wish I could maybe get one. There's one that kind of has kind of like a corally tone. Oh, it looks amazing. And then they are also coming with some compacts with kind of like a mattifying powder. I don't need anything of that. I do have dry skin, and I try to stay away from anything matte. And then they are also coming with some makeup remover products. One is what it seems a liquid one for eye and lips, and then also a balm. Doesn't say exactly when they are coming out with them, but they all look so good. I mean, there are these two new Dior pressed powders for face. So this is from the Backstage line, and it seems like but it comes with another darker shade as well. So they are expanding the line of the Backstage collection. It just says coming soon. It will depend on the finish for me to really say yes, I may get it or not. I don't know. Not so sure. Not so sure about those. And then this is the last item that I want to talk about is Nars Orgasm. Okay, so Nars Orgasm collaborating for the collection of summer 2020. Okay, listen. I think they don't get the memo that they are killing it with that, but okay, that's okay. I think there's a couple items right here that actually intrigue me. There's a few items that they are re-promotes, like the Orgasm blush, and then the lip gloss, and then the lip balm. So those are that. But then there's also a face palette that it comes with a blush. Seems like perhaps is the original Orgasm. It doesn't have a lot of details. And then what is called, I think, the Orgasm X. There's a 6 eyeshadow palette, and then also 2 quads. It's gonna be available in May in Asia, and then it may come here to United States perhaps around that time. There's an Orgasm X oil infused lip tint. Okay, so this picture is not the best picture. You know, it's taken, seems like, from a magazine or catalog or something like that. Perhaps the face palette, and perhaps the 6-pan eyeshadow palette. That's a maybe. But honestly, Nars is kind of killing it with that. I mean, they are having for their summer 2020 collection some beautiful bronzers that I'm very excited for. It does something different. It's called the Bronzing Summer collection that I spoke about a couple of videos before. But come on, Nars, the memo was sent. It's time to be done with Orgasm, or at least just change the name. You know, just change the name. You don't have to be repeating over and over again the name, but oh well, you know, we are talking about them, so it seems like, you know, it's working no matter what. Okay, and last thing, okay, this, I promise this is the last thing that I want to talk about, and I actually posted it on my Instagram. It is from Tom Ford. They have just come out with the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Foundation Cushion Compact. Okay, it's available right now at Nordstrom, and I posted a couple days ago. I'm not gonna purchase it. It only comes in 12 shades, so there's not much variety, and it's expensive. It's $130, something like that. I'm happy, very happy with my Tom Ford Soft Radiance Shade and Illuminate Foundation, the new one. It has stolen my heart, and I'm okay with that. It's $20 or $25 more expensive than this cushion one, so I will pass on the cushion. Okay, I will definitely pass on the cushion. I will, because I have enough of the other one, and I think this is a great one if you want to travel. This is perfect. And I mean, talking about traveling right now, it seems like I'm joking, right? But yeah, it's right there. It's available right now if you were interested on something like that is not glass, and is something at least that you can perhaps even put it on your purse, you know what I mean, if you have to commute or whatever it is the case. Alrighty, my friends, I think I'm gonna leave it at this. I would love to know if you're planning to pick any of these new items, if there's anything that is intriguing you, what you think about the new summer sneak peeks. Do you like them? Is anything caught your attention? I would love to know, so please leave your comments down below. While you're at it, I hope that you will consider, give me the opportunity and subscribe to my channel. I would love for you to become part of my family here. And if you don't want to miss any of my uploads, do not forget to ring that post notification bell. It will be also awesome if you come and check my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with friends and family. Let's entertain ourselves. Let's get away for a minute, for a few minutes of our life from this craziness that is going on right now. I hope that you're staying healthy, and I'm sending you all my love, my blessings. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.